Maybe it's Maybelline. Hi guys, it's Amber Codes here, fixing my hair yet again. Like it? Do you like it like this? Do you think I'm beautiful? Crazy study hair. Alright, let's get it together. I'm here to talk about studying and learning, and what am I learning? So stay tuned to hear about some of the things that I've been learning this month. Come on, girl. You can do it. Curls, curls. If your hair looks like this, you must be working hard. If your hair looks like this, you must be studying. Okay, so let's get into it. Boop. Maybe like this, like that, like this. Do you want to work this way, that way, the other way, the crazy way, the fabulous way, the lovely way, the intense way? I have to fix this so that it's not so distracting. No, girl. Now that I've tamed the mane, let's get into it. So this month, wanted to talk about studying and what am I learning? What kind of books do I read? Because I am a self-taught developer, I have to continually learn part of the career journey as a software developer, engineer, etc. I have to read things that I'm continually learning about. The language that I have been studying is JavaScript, React, JSX. This is an ever-changing career, so I always have to stay up to date. So I have a series of books and series of things that I do every single day. I like to read as much material that I have, or the available resources. So if there are any books that have been recommended, I think we should start a drinking game with how many times I say read in this video. So why do I have study hair? Or why does my hair look like this? Well, first of all, it's naturally like this, but it's also because I've been reading, yay, studying, yay. So as I develop my career some more, every single day I take steps to learn just a little bit more, just a little bit more. What have I been reading? So down below I'm going to link some of the books that I've been reading. I use resources like ebooks. It has been amazing the amount of things that I have been learning. Well, what are some of the resources that I've been using? Well, Google. I'm definitely using Google. No, but I have used the React docs, and those have been extremely useful. I have the book. I'll put in the frames, the kind of books that I've been reading. Some of the things that I have doing and the techniques that I have is to get as much practice, and so that includes using resources that I have available like Free Code Camp. They offer, and this is one of the ones that I want to highly encourage, they offer a free JavaScript course where you can learn and just grow in your skill set, and they have an awesome ton of things that you can kind of consume and what I call wax on, wax off practice. So it allows you to learn the fundamentals and get them in every single day. And I also use an app. So apps are cool from when I'm waiting in a waiting room. And right now I've been using an app called Solo Learn. Also not sponsored, which I would love to be sponsored, but that's one of the ones that I have on my phone currently. And it has these little different learning tracks that you can just read about. So right now I've been reading about Another resource that I've been doing and I've been fortunate to kind of take on are some classes. So here are some tips that you can use to further your learning. Tip number 5. Make a schedule. If it's 20-minute blocks, if it's 2 hours, if it's just allocate some time. Now, I am not a morning person. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you to wake up at 5 or 6 or 7. I think you can work in the best schedule that you can, and wherever you find the blocks of time to be able to schedule it is the best option. I like to allocate a couple of times for reading, put a little block on my schedule, put a do not disturb, and voila, I'm off and learning. Tip number 4, find some practical use or application. Now, I mentioned some resources like Free Code Camp. That is a way that you can use every single day to practically use your skills and to come build something structurally. And the cool thing about it is that it gives you kind of like a roadmap so that you can look back and you can feel proud of yourself. So you can say, wow, look at how much I have accomplished. And if you're goal-oriented, that feels pretty good. And you can go back and relearn the ones that you've had a little bit of trouble with. There is no like measuring stick. No one's sitting here saying, you have failed. I mean, if you're not getting a concept because this stuff is hard, just do it again. And do it and find something else or another resource that can be your help. So that brings me to number 3. Find the resource that works for you. The resources can be from books to websites to apps to friends to classes. Whatever resource that you have that works best for your learning style. Listen, if you have to sing in the shower to get a concept or use flashcards in the car, like me, then definitely do it. Never limit the resources that you have to you. Never limit the ability for you to learn. We live in a beautiful time, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful time. Information is available, and don't forget the libraries. Yes, those old school things that you used to go to with the books all over, they have resources too, and they have books that you can use and check out. It's free. The internet, you can go there and use the internet for free. If you don't have the available resources, or you don't have a computer, or you don't have whatever, just go to the library, check out a book. You know what I used to do in high school when I couldn't really afford these beautiful books? I used to go to Barnes & Nobles, and maybe this is a plug for Barnes & Nobles, and just sit there and read and learn. And you could take notes and take a little notebook with you. Take it, go back the next day and read. No one's going to sit there and say, hey, what are you doing? I've never had that experience. So if you do, sorry. But I think they're pretty cool about just, letting customers in and looking at the books at least. Tip number 2. What is tip number 2? Tip number 2. So there are also videos that you can watch, and I personally haven't done tutorials. However, I would highly recommend several different tutorials. There are YouTubers who take their time out of their day and write these beautiful tutorials, and they try to make it fun and interesting. Use that. It's cool. They're doing the work. They're showing you. They're giving you the knowledge that they want to share this with you. And I say go for it. Also, their communities. I just posted a video, and I'll post the link somewhere around or down below if you can't find it anywhere else, to the other video that I made about Railsbridge. They want to encourage all sorts of people to learn how to code. Look that up. That's a resource that you can use for yourself to learn how to code or to ask questions. If you are someone who's scared and intimidated, saying, hey, I don't really get this concept, that's what they're there for. They're there to answer your questions, to help you. You can reach out to pretty much any meetup group, and there's also cool groups like Girl Develop It or Black Girls Code. Those are awesome because you can get a real developer to answer your questions and help you get those difficult concepts and to really drill that in. And final tip number 1. Enjoy the journey and embrace failing, embrace the stumbles, embrace the fact that it may take some time to get all of the things that you need to learn. It's totally okay, okay? I don't know everything for sure. That's why we have Google. I love Google. Or why we have search engines, because I don't know everything. Anyone who actually knows all of the knowledge that, let's see, maybe Siri does. Hey Siri, do you know everything? Still no answer. She doesn't even have an answer. Maybe if I had Alexa. Anyway. So, those are some tips for you to get learning, to get started. Some things I do, some things I'm involved in, the languages that I've been learning, JavaScript, React, JSX. Last year it was Ruby. Actually, the year before that it was also Ruby on Rails. Am I proficient in every single thing? No. Do I know everything? No. But I definitely use all of the resources that I've mentioned, and all of the books that I've mentioned in here, they're available to you in a library. I'll have some link below. Use those resources. Have learned to use those resources. Essential to this process is get those tips. Use your resources and get the study here. Get it going, girl, because you know Maybelline may want to be calling you later because you got the study here going. And of course, it looks fabulous. Anywho, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, keep you in the loop. The only way you know is if you subscribe. So hit that button, hit that like, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!